Hello, I've started a new project. I acquired a rather large, used grinding machine. Of course, it's actually a medium-sized machine, but for me, it's very large, 3 meters long and weighing about 7 tons. These dimensions provide a sufficient machining area, which perfectly suits my plans. I've already mentioned this machine a bit in my previous video. Now, I want to introduce you to how I envision the development of this project and what I plan to do next. Soon the machine will be transported to my property and I need to form a plan for further actions. I have to create a suitable workspace for the machine, as I currently only have a suitable plot of land. At the moment, I think I'll proceed as follows. First, I need to create a lifting system above the future location of the machine. This is necessary for repairs and during the machine's operation. Four supporting columns, rails on top for a transverse carriage, and connecting beams on the sides. These are the main parts of the crane. Above, there's a movable transverse beam for mounting a hoist. The synchronization of the beam's movement is ensured by a chain drive. I've already managed, by a fortunate coincidence, to purchase a chain of sufficient length and strength in excellent condition at a scrap metal collection point for a minimal price. A significant portion of the materials for this structure is already available. Long ago, by pure chance, I acquired rails, quite thick and strong. I bought them in my youth for future use, cheaply, when an old building was being dismantled. They were meant for scrap. I have 3 necessary rail sections, each 5 meters long and even a bit more. The time has come for them to be useful again. This is one of them. The others are in the basement. By the way, they served me well during construction as supports for formwork in creating a monolithic concrete ceiling. And now they'll likely become part of the lifting crane. I still need to find and purchase pipes for supports of sufficient diameter, which I'll attach to foundation piles. This crane framework can also support a lightweight block roof and lightweight block walls. I'm not thinking about them in detail yet. There's nothing complicated here, and various options are possible, more expensive or cheaper. Most likely, I'll choose the cheapest option, as it's not of significant importance. Next, I need to create a foundation. This is how I envision it now. I hope that my foundation design, which I developed myself, addresses and resolves the issues of the standard foundation from the machine manufacturer's documentation. That one causes difficulties with significant temperature fluctuations. My foundation will ensure the straightness of the x-axis guides, despite possible temperature variations between the machine's bed and the foundation. Moreover, thanks to this foundation and adjustable supports for the machine, I'll be able to control the geometry of the x-axis guides through flexible deformation of the bed. Within 10 microns in height over a 3-meter horizontal surface, this is easily achievable through elastic deformation of the bed. This feature will be useful. The foundation will have flexible concrete supports, flexible of course only in the sense of microscopic dimensions. This flexibility compensates for the thermal deformations of the cast iron bed and the concrete foundation. A diagonal crossbeam will prevent the bed from wobbling during the reciprocating motion of the heavy table during operation. These are my current plans. There's a lot of work and expenses ahead. So, I'm very grateful to my sponsors. I couldn't resist the temptation and bought this machine. It's an exciting project, but to complete it relatively quickly, without waiting too long for the finale, I'll need the support of sponsors. After my last video, my list of sponsors grew to 45, for which I'm very grateful, and one of the sponsors even made a significant donation. So, things are improving regarding the necessary funds. I ask those who wish to support this project and my channel in general to join in. I'll tell you in maximum detail, not only about the technical aspects, but also about my emotional impressions. There are quite a few of them, surprisingly, as it might seem like just metal. But when you work with micron-level precision, a new, unfamiliar side of technical reality opens up. It has its own character, its own features, its own quirks. Engaging with it is not so simple, but it's very exciting and interesting. Besides the main topic of this video, allow me to make a proposal. I'm interested in collaborating, after completing this project, with an investor partner in any European country, or perhaps another developed nation. The subject of potential collaboration is the establishment of a business or division for the overhaul of machine tools or the production of straight edges, surface plates, and other measuring instruments. I expect investments from a partner. I can provide the execution of the work and promotion through this YouTube channel, which has a relevant and growing audience. I prefer partnership relations, but am open to interesting job offers. Please send proposals to the email. The address is in the video description. Thank you for your attention. Now my new project, this grinding machine, is waiting for its transportation. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking and supporting. Goodbye.